stuff here I was going over with the other Rampage here. Got a couple things here that finally broke on it. Got a little issue in the rear end. Not sure what's going on there. We're going to tear into it. And I was going to change out a servo with this guy right here, which I did actually change it out. And I found out that the spline on the horn is actually the issue. So I got a new one ready to rock and roll. We're going to put that on and then tear into probably the rear end. I think there might be something that come off in the rear end and the inside, maybe one of those drive cups or something. So that's what we're going to look at now, kind of see what we can find. So I'm going to get everybody set up here. I'm just going to kind of go through it, try to document as much as I can. I know I'm kind of bad at this, but that's what we're going to try to do. So you guys can see how easy this thing is to work on. It's a little bit of a pain compared to like an Armor or something like that, you know, an A scale, because it doesn't split apart the same way, but it's still pretty easy to work on for 5th scale. So let me dive into it here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here is the horn. That's all jacked up, so we're just going to be basically just swapping it right out. What I'm going to do that is probably just take the screw out on the bottom here. Yeah, it looks like the easiest way to do that. So see what we got here and we'll go from there. So we got about a 2mm. Roughly. See if this fits. Yep. Okay, so we're going to unscrew this guy here. Hopefully we won't lose a screw. Alright. Try to get the screw out without dropping it. Here we go. Set that bad boy to the side. And then the other part is really easy. You just kind of pull it out. Boom, down. And of course it's going to fall out, of course. So we're going to get the new one, set it up. Here we go. Alright, so here's what we got now. We got the new one fitted up. Looks like everything's ready to rock and roll as far as that goes. Now let's dive into the rear end. So I was playing around with this here a little bit, and as you can see, this side moves, this side really don't. So it might not be the rear end. So let's take a peek and see. Okay, it might be an easy fix. There might be a pin or something off on that. So let's tear this wheel off here and kind of look at it. Another reason why I don't like these wheels here, they're heavy and they don't really fit on there well. So let me show you what we got here. I got that wheel off there and we'll take a look at it. So after getting this apart, let me show you. There we go. So after getting this all apart here, you can see the type of shaft that it is. It takes 2 grub screws to hold this. Come on, focus. To hold these on here. So let me show you those. Here's the unit, and see how it has several holes. Basically you line it up with whatever your grub screw is here and you tighten it down. Well, the problem is these come loose all the time, and I mean all the time. I'm not real happy with them. They were the only things that fit to come over here. So I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to measure this and we're going to take a wheel off of that, see if maybe the version 2 Rampage MT will fit on the XT platform. So let's take a look at it. So we got the calipers out here. So we're at roughly 10 there, right? We're going to measure the C-hub while we're here as well, or whatever this thing's called. We're at about 76 there. Where the top arm connects, about 25. The bottom arm, where it comes in, we're at roughly, what, 39? Is that right? Yeah, right about 39, 40, I guess. Would be close. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. Alright, start off with the shaft. So we got 12. It's 2 millimeters bigger. Okay, I would say we could change out the bearing there, but that C-hub over, or the hub or whatever over there is pretty small. So we got 26, that's good. Okay. About the width here. Let's see what this is. 34. Okay, we could probably make that work. What about the height? I'm looking at about 80, 81. I don't remember what the height was over here. The height over here was about 76. Well, that's still only 4. That's doable. So, all right, what I think I'm going to do, we're just going to go ahead and make a judgment call. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy an MT, I don't know what you call that at the end, the hub or whatever. We're going to buy that piece. I know the top arm will fit on there, or whatever that thing's called. I don't know what the proper name is, guys. Sorry. I'm not real good at that part. But we're going to buy that. We're going to buy an actual spline that goes out to the tire, one for the MT, and I got bearings and all that stuff here. And we're just going to try to switch it out, see if it works. If it works, we're doing the whole damn thing, because I'm so over this little thing that we got going on here. This is just ridiculous. And if you don't use those, they have these little square hexes or whatever. They're ridiculous. They're really, really dumb. So to get away from that, we're going to try that, see if maybe that'll work. Kind of do a little bit of upgrading on a different model type of thing. Shafts and everything should fit. We're not changing distance or anything like that, so all your dog bones should fit. The only thing we're really changing is the hub, carrier, whatever they call that, and then the outside piece that connects to the dog bone. It looks like the front will be the same, so we'll just go ahead. We'll order one for now, just one, because that's the tire we're having a problem with. If it does work, we're definitely going to be swapping it out, and we're going to get rid of these, because these are just junk. I don't like these. I spent like 50 bucks on them. They're horrible. It seemed like a good idea with a 2 grub screw locking thing here, but they just don't work. They constantly come out. And this truck is a very good truck to have a nasty design flaw like that. So we're going to fix it up. So that's what we're going to do now. So let's look at the computer, see what we can find the pieces for, and get it ordered. Alright, so here's what I found on a place called My Tobbies, and I also got me a schematic here to try to tell me what I'm looking for. Reading on some Reddit pieces here, just looking around, generally trying to find some parts that would match up. I think I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know what the numbers are or any of that jazz, so it's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm trying to investigate and figure out what I need here. So as you can see, everything that crops up, any number that I've come across, is now changed to a different part. It's almost like it's been discontinued. So and there's the ones that I'm looking for. That used to be the part number. Apparently they're discontinued now. So we're looking at arms and everything here just to see if there's other things that we would have to replace. So we may have to do this going further, but right now we're just going to try a few things here to see if we can get something rolling. Okay, so again, this is the place that I found to actually buy them. It's called My Tobbies. As of this video here, I believe they will be out of stock. I think I bought the last ones. Bought a couple different ones from them just to make sure I had extra. Here's the 2 C-hubs that I've gotten. These are just for a regular MT vehicle. The plastic ones, that's all I really wanted. So sometimes I buy my parts on here as well. Just depends on what has a better price, or if it's plastic or metal that I'm looking for. Just to recap here, the shaft pieces you need is 50032, and the hub carrier is 50059. hopefully that helps you out. The 50059 is a I think it's one that they use right now, I do believe. I don't think that one's discontinued, but the 50032, that one is. They have since replaced that entire dog bone system in the rear anyway with a CV system. So I think it's the same as front and rear now, which you can replace. You can replace everything back there and make it all MT if you want, but to do that you got to replace upper and lower arms, the hub carrier, and then the CV shaft. Obviously your bearings and stuff in there as well, but I don't want to do all that. I'm just going a cheap route here, just to get it up and running. I like to see what I can get away with. That's just kind of my thing. So that's what I'm doing here now, is I'm just kind of seeing what I can do to put it back together to, you know, get it running again. Eventually I'm going to do the other side, and of course I'll do the front as well. I may end up swapping everything out for MT stuff. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing with the XB buggy yet. I do like it. It's a lot of fun to play around with in the yard, but it hasn't really been something I wanted to upgrade a lot until now. So I may start doing some of that. I may go electric. I really don't know what I'm doing with it yet. So let's just kind of get it up and running again and see where we land. So got a little project again, as if I need any more. So yeah, gonna have some fun here, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hope it helps some of you guys that are trying to find some old parts. Be a little resourceful. There's all kinds of things you can do to find stuff, but you just got to look, and you got to look hard. It took me every bit of an hour to find all that stuff today, so I did end up finding it, but it took me a little bit of doing. So just stay on it, and if you need any help, let me know. And you know, I got some places I know to look, and be more than happy to help you out. So once again, I hope it helps you out. See you on the next one.